Hey, welcome back, sexy. Dan and I were talking about stuff in between, and because we were talking about relationships, stuffs, and it just reminded me that I had to talk about it recently, about like what kind of girl should I get, and it was like, and we got out a whiteboard, and on one side it was like, should Nate have somebody who's, basically open to suggestions, or somebody that's gonna whip the shit out of me and be like, this is how it goes and this is what we're doing. And yeah, it was an interesting talk because one time I was at a bar and there was a girl and I was talking to her about it, and I was like, well, we should date, and she was like, no, and I was like, oh, just joking. And then later on I was talking to a guy about it. I was just like, yeah, take this girl over there, and she just happened to walk over because that's what happens when you point at somebody. And she was like, what are you guys talking about? I was like, oh, I'll just talk about how you rejected me 5 times today. And she was like, I didn't reject you 5 times, I rejected you once. So I was like, oh, okay, so we're going out tomorrow. She's like, no. And I was like, 2. And then I was just like, oh, we began talking about stuff, and just like a girl that likes comedy and stuff like that, kind of like this girl over here. And she's like, it's not gonna happen, man. I was like, 3. And
we'll get there.
Yeah. And basically the most hilarious part of the talk was when she was like, listen. And I was like, I wasn't saying anything, but then she felt like saying, listen, come here, put your arm around my shoulder. Listen, put your arm on my shoulder now. And I was like, okay. She's like, I'm being serious. Listen, the kind of girl that you need is just somebody that's going to take the initiative. Someone that's going to be more assertive. And I looked over at the guy I was talking to. I was just like, does she get it? Does she see what she's doing here? Like, she's providing an example, huh? And I looked at her and I was just like, kind of like you, right? And she's like, no, not me. I was like, 4. And she's like, you need somebody. I was like, how are you getting out of this one? I'm interested. And she's like, listen. I was like, you're telling me what to do again. It's kind of like what you said I needed. She's like, you do. I think it would be good for you because I don't mean any offense, but like, you're not really like outgoing in that department. You need like somebody that's going to walk over to you. I was like, you walked over to me. And she's like, you pointed at me. And I was like, I know, because I was talking about you behind your back, but you were facing me. So it was confusing. And whoops, you caught me. And she's like, well, I just feel like that's what you need. I was like, okay, so when is tomorrow good? And she's like, it's like, that's 5. And I did it.
You did it.
I did it.
You had a girl reject you 5 times.
Mm-hmm. It was good.
While still willing to talk to you. So, that's more than most men, I think.
Yeah. So what do you think? Do I need somebody? I don't want to use the word like submissive because that's a bad. But I mean,
that's a sex term. We can't use that.
I mean, somebody that's more. What's the word I'm looking for?
You definitely need somebody who's going to be dominant.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like that would be bad because I feel like I would be trapped because she'd be like, you're not doing your mystery gamer jokes or whatever the fuck it's called today.
Well, then, I didn't say a bitch. Hey, Nate, you should date a terrible person who doesn't support your dreams.
Oh.
That's not what I said.
Okay, I was
Unless you Fox News soundbite me. That's not what I said.
I just feel like I would open up that door because she'd be like, we're going to the movies. I'm like, okay, whatever you want to do, because that's the kind of guy I am. I like to make people happy.
There's different degrees of dominance, man.
Yeah?
It doesn't have to be somebody who's like, we're doing this all the time, forever. So you can just be like somebody who makes the first move.
Yeah, so thank you for joining me on the speed date. On a scale of like 1 to 10, how dominant are you? You gonna let me do my
10.
YouTube?
I am 10.
You gonna let me do my YouTube shit, or are you gonna be like a piece of shit?
First of all, you're not reading the rest of that list to me. And second of all, I've got a list for you to listen to.
Okay, so like a 10.
Yep,
maybe
that's what I
possibly
said.
11. Okay, interesting. So we're dating, huh? Yup. Fuck. Well, what do I do about the rest of the peoples? Not your problem.
There are no other people.
Mm-hmm. So
I'm sorry, did you have family? That's on my list of no-goes.
we're watching Gilmore Girls forever.
4 times a night,
No other show. You can forget about
except
that.
for Gilmore Girls 2, the show that I wrote and directed and starred in, starring just me,
And you're the director.
and you're now the director.
Yep. Cool.
Except I will be directing. Because I forgot of our arrangement.
Yeah.
I do the stuff.
Well, it was given. It was a given. Okay, so that's interesting. So yeah, that's a little bit of the. See, I always thought that would be good to find somebody where I could take that position, where it's like, where I could be more of the dominant person and learn how to be the dominant person. Dominant is a terrible word, by the way.
Is it?
It's just
Why?
painting all sorts of weird pictures in my head. But now it's painting it for you too. So come on aboard the choo-choo.
Do maybe you perhaps mean assertive?
Assertive, sure. That's a better word.
Listen, if you're going to be assertive, you're going to need to get the word sure out of your fucking dictionary. Every time you feel like you're going to say sure, I want you to instead say definitely.
Definitely.
Because people find that attractive.
Okay.
People who are wishy-washy, like, maybe. Not attractive.
True.
Do you know what is attractive?
A big stiffness. No, the flippy floppy, like,
Yeah.
flaccidness. I learned.
Holy
we
shit.
learned together. We still have some ways to go. So that's what I wanted to talk about. It went way longer than I anticipated, but how it goes. Sometimes you go on an adventure on a train without knowing which train, if it's going north, south, east, or west. You find that out afterwards.
Where did the train come from? And how fast is it going in relation to the other train that's definitely in the story? I've heard this story before. There's always 2 trains, and I always know the speed of one of them.
It's always like, when are they going to meet? It's like, well, hopefully fucking never, because that defeats the purpose of the train. Yep.
Kelly has 1,300 watermelons. Michael has 2. Which one's going to eat more watermelon on their lifetime?
Depends on which one's the assertive person in the relationship.
It's a trick question because Kelly's watermelons are now Michael's.
See?
Oh, dude, that's good. It's like Kelly has 13,000 apples. Steven has only 100. If Kelly and Steven get married and then Kelly later decides to divorce Steven, how many apples does Steven get?
Depends on the prenub.
The pre-nub.
Fuck, I don't know.
I love that.
They're so weird.
What the fuck? Why does half of this place leads me to nowhere, dude? This is getting a little annoying.
I don't know anything about them. I just know, like, if you get money about your life, they usually are like, all right, in the case of, like, one of us is a dick later, I'm not gonna give any clues about who it's gonna be, but you should sign this document that's saying all of my shit remains mine.
Yeah.
You get nothing. But, who knows? Anything could happen in the future. Maybe.
I'm going to go on the record and just say that I think marriage is dumb.
Yeah.
I just think it's an outdated cultural concept and we don't really need it anymore.
You share the same concept as my brother, I believe, or maybe some other things going on. He's been with the same girl for 18 years.
Wow. But they're not married.
But they're not married. I guess by whatever the fuck standards or whatever, they're married.
Oh yeah.
What
In
is-
some states, it's like if you're together for a certain amount of time and you live together, then you can be legally.
Which is weird. It's like,
considered married.
did they get like a thing in the mail and be like, by the way, how's Jessica doing? You guys still together? And you're like, if you answer yes for a certain amount of years, it's like, mazel tov for congratulations and you're married now. Good job not spending fucking billions of dollars on cake.
Yeah, that's the other thing that I really don't like about the concept of marriage is the
Money?
societal pressures to spend so much money.
It's gotta be perfect.
Getting married.
God forbid it's raining. Am I right? Like, somewhere in this game, somebody is getting married.
I mean, wedding rings weren't even a thing that people did until like the 1930s.
Really?
Yeah, it was a marketing campaign to sell more diamonds.
Which aren't real anymore.
Yeah, diamonds are just made in a factory.
Downtown. They're put there by a man.
I did that backwards, but good
Yeah,
job,
I
buddy.
could tried. I did a could try.
Fuck yeah, I got the piece.
You did it.
I need
Oh,
one
Fox,
more.
bye,
I need
Fox.
that one. Let's go get that one.
Oh.
Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Come
Ah.
on, dude. Sometimes I just want this game to be a little faster.
I know, but also save your ankles. You're gonna need them.
Hey, I'm from the Save Your Ankles Foundation. Do you want to donate? Sure. What's further? How are you gonna fix the ankles?
You don't know where
we support medical bills. And
you don't. You don't know where your money's going.
You don't know where your money's going.
Classic.
It's a classic Space Bear song.
Yep.
I
Is
don't
it a
remember.
song?
It's called Cure for Cancer.
Yeah.
It's not a song, but
Yeah.
whatever. It's a track. Okay. It's a track on an album.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We had some stuffs that we just had fun. Kind of like what we're doing right now. I'm having fun. I had some sugar.
I'm having funner.
Oh, dude, you did it. You just put an ER at the end of a word that
Of a
doesn't
word.
have it.
But you know what I mean, though.
Interesting. I did not know that you had that feeling about marriage.
Really?
You find certain ways to surprise me. Some of them, most of them are talking related, but every now and then.
Every now and then I see you put on a cool shirt. And I'm like, I had no idea you had that shirt.
It's like, you gave it to me, but okay.
Remember that time I had a birthday?
Yeah, it's a good thing about having a memory. You get to do most stuff again. But yeah, that's interesting. I didn't know you felt that way. That's cool. I sort of feel that way
Thoughts? Oh my god.
Hmm?
I said thoughts on that subject.
too. On
Do you have opinions about
I have an
it?
opinion. I think it's fine.
You think marriage is fine?
No, I mean, I don't have a very good track record of like it gonna happen. But if it does, you better fucking believe there's gonna be like unicorns and like it's gonna take place in the Megazord, which is great and like.
Is that what you call your sex den?
Wow. The Megazord.
Is that what you
sex
call your penis? Hey, baby. Why don't you check it out? When 5 of my penises get together, they become a big one.
thing? It's morphin' time.
Called the Megazord. It's morphin' time. Hey, baby. It's morphin' time. Can't even say that with a straight face, dude.
Good. And that was
And then she's like, ew, you're giving me a real Rita Repulsive vibe.
wow. Holy shit, you remember the name.
Oh, what the fuck? I just had to get here?
You had to hit the Iron Man.
Oh.
London, that thing's falling down. Okay.
So,
Progress.
yeah, in conclusion.
Yeah, marriage, I can take it or leave it, I guess. It's my opinion on it.
Can you take it, though?
I gotta find somebody. But if I find somebody and they're like, oh, I really love marriage, and I'd be like, well, you're the assertive one, so
All right.
I'm gonna
fucking
do that.
First on my list, we're getting married.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't even met yet.
Oh,
You're the perfect girl for me.
the right girl for me makes the move first, I guess, according to science that we
Yeah,
talked
you know
about.
what's crazy though? Okay.
That sound.
I hope Steven turned up the volume for just that part, 'cause that was awesome.
Yeah, it was.
Was it awesome? Boo!
It was a good sound.
Boo! Anyway, what was I saying?
You're saying that, you know what's crazy?
Oh yeah, if you expect somebody else to make the first move, it's probably just not even gonna happen.
Yeah, true.
So
That's fine. I'll just hang out. Anybody out there?
I know there's a whole 100 of you watching right now.
Yeah. On a good day.
Hit me up.
Yep. My number is
3. Please let me jump this stupid fucking tiny gap.
It'd be funny if Steven bleeped out my number by using like the sound of a phone, like boop 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 boop.
But it was the actual tones to your number.
Yeah. So that's still a thing, right?
That's
Steven,
sneaky
do it.
Steven.
You person, you. Oh, hey. Do these guys do anything?
No, they don't care right now because it's rainy. They're like, oh, I don't have the energy to be scary.
Oh no, I'm wet. And not the good kind.
Oh my god. It's a very suggestive angle right there.
Oh god. I didn't think about it until you said it.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Count on me to say the bad thing.
On me, count on me.
All right, this guy gonna turn into a gargoyle and make a big fly into the tower.
Oh. So I'm starting to think that this is just like I'm trying to find my dad. Uh-oh. Okay, I hate this game. I hate this game.
What the fuck was that?
Fuck this game. Welcome to the last episode of this game.
Whoa. Whoa.
Oh, well, you know what they say about
least-
being right? About when you make a joke and then it turns into a true?
Whoa.
Oh. No, you're the guy.
At least I wasn't embarrassed before turning into stone. Whoa.
You're turning into-
Dude, I hope I have magical powers now. Find out what kind of sweet powers we have on the next episode.
Yeah, well, hopefully your powers would bring a fox back. Find out. If there's not another episode after this, you know.